salary or your exact job responsibilities are not verified, or it cannot be verified rather. Hello everyone, this is Noor welcoming you all to my channel Lightly Noor. I'm a manager at Amazon and I carry 6+ years of corporate experience. In this channel, I talk about IT news and updates, job and interview tips, life and lifestyle lessons. If you're interested in any of these, consider subscribing to my channel. So today's topic is BGV or background verification. We shall discuss what is BGV, when it is done, why it is done, who does this, and what all information is verified. There are some bonus informations here and there in the video, so do not skip the video and watch the video till the end so that you do not miss out on those bonus information. Also smash that like button if you like watching me speak. Alright, let's get started. So the first thing, what is BGV? So BGV is background verification, which is done by the company for its employee. It is also called background check or BGC. So both are the same thing. Second question, when is the BGV done? So ideally the chronology of the event should be that once a candidate is selected in the interview, company should ask for the references and documents from the candidate, and the BGV should be completed before rolling out an offer. But this does not happen. So there can be three kind of situation. First, BGV process is initiated only after the candidate joins. This happens in most of the organization at a freshers level, and the reason behind this is that the company has to bear some charge for the background verification, and at a fresher level joining of a candidate is very uncertain, so company don't want to spend a money on someone who might later decline the offer or might not join. Hence, the company initiate the BGV process only after the candidate joins the company. The second situation could be that the company rolls out the offer letter and meanwhile initiate the BGV process. This is done at a mid seniority level and only after the candidate confirms that he or she is going to join by sharing the screenshot of the resignation email or sharing the resignation email altogether. So only when the company is confident that this candidate is going to join, they initiate the BGV process in parallel. Like for me, this happened when I joined Amazon. I got the offer letter and meanwhile my BGV process got initiated. The third situation could be that the company rolls out the offer letter only after getting a BGV clearance. So this is done mostly by the fintechs, banking institutes, or if they are hiring for a very senior or leadership profile. So this situation happened to me when I joined a fintech called Zest Money. So that is a financial institute. So there my background verification was done and then I received the offer letter. So long story short, it depends from company to company and level to level, but mostly company initiate the BGV process once the candidate joins. Also for service based company, once you join the company and you are allocated a client company, your client company might also get your BGV done separately. Third question, why it is done? So it is done to verify the identity of the candidate, the person you are claiming to be. Are you really that person or not? Are you really Ranchod Das Chachad or are you Funsuk Wangdu? As simple as that. It is also done to check the criminal history of the candidate so that the employee does not bring any reputational damage to the organization, because the employees are the face of the company. So the company has to ensure that its employees are genuine and authentic people. Fourth question, who conducts the BGV? So BGV can be conducted by the company itself or they can outsource this to a BGV agency. Mostly the small startups, they conduct their BGV by their own, but the mid-sized company or MNCs outsource this to a BGV agency. So the fifth question, what details are verified in the background verification? So primarily the information which are verified are number one, your identity, your name, age, date of birth, your address. All these things are verified through your ID proof, and it is mostly Aadhaar these days. Second is your qualification, whether you have a master's degree or you have a bachelor degree or you do not have any degree at all. One bonus information here, that the company does not look out for your marks percentage or percentile. If it is a campus placement, then your marks is readily available from the college, then they might check it. Otherwise, they're not bothered about the marks. So in the qualification check, it is verified whether you have completed your degree or not, whether you have completed the college through distance education or was it a full time. Again, year of passing is more important for the freshers and not for an experienced employee. Third is the criminal check. This is very, very important. Ensure that you do not have any criminal cases registered on your name. If it is a civil case of a land or a property or a very petty case of traffic, etc., that isn't a problem at all, but there should not be any criminal cases registered against you. So for freshers, these three are the primary checks which are done. If you pass these three checks, you are set. Next is the employment check for the people who have working experience in the past. Some company checks for only last employer details, while most of the company checks for three last employer details, like which are the last three companies you have worked for. Like Amazon checks for the last three companies you have worked for, and there are only very few companies which checks the entire employment history. Like if you have worked for 10 different companies, they'll do the BGV in all the 10 different companies, and it is done mostly in the financial institute or in the banking institute, because that is a very critical industry. Another bonus information here, that your exact salary or your exact job responsibilities are not verified, or it cannot be verified rather. The exact salary information and the exact job responsibilities are very confidential, so the company does not share this information. So it is verified that whether you have actually worked in that company or not, what was your tenure, your designation could be verified. So I think this was the myth buster. There was a myth that BGV company checks the exact job responsibilities you have done. It is practically not possible, because every company has their own complexities, and anyone outside the company cannot understand what work you have done inside the company or what work goes on inside a company, and that too someone who is altogether from a different domain. Like the person who is doing the BGV will mostly 99% will not be from your domain, so he or she will never understand the actual complexities on which you would be working in the last company. Also, if there are any major red flags, like you were indulged into any kind of fraud, theft, or any criminal offense in your last company, then your last company might flag this out. Else the company do not call out any hygiene issues or performance issues. Apart from this, there is one more check which is done, which is a credit check or a CIBIL check. So this is mostly done by the financial institutes, banking industry, or if someone is getting hired for a very high position like a leadership or board of members. So the company wants to check if you have defaulted any loan, or if you have a very bad credit history, because your credit history also tells a lot about the person you are. And when you're getting into a banking industry, you will be dealing with the actual people's money, and the company really has to ensure that they are hiring the right people. And similar is the case for the people who are getting hired at a very high levels like board of directors or leadership position, because they are the face of the company and they run the organization. Hence the company really wants to ensure that the person hired is really credible and genuine. So this brings me to the end of the video. If you all like this video, if yes, then smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like my content. Thank you so much for watching me. Stay tuned and good luck.